shampoo was green. So the shampoo to be no sulfates in the shampoo.
Okay, everyone, welcome to the July 2015 Zoning Board of Appeals, Town of Carmel meeting. I think we have 3 applicants tonight.
Yes.
The board members' names are in front of you. The way we operate is we hear the cases in front of us. We'll adjudicate amongst with the board members, and then we'll open it up to the public. I don't think there's much public here tonight for that, but at which time we will shut down the public hearing so there's no further input from the public. Before we get started, I want to personally recognize the passing of Mark Frazier, our former chairman, who was not only a good colleague, a mentor, and a good friend to not only us, the town, and the board. He was a good guy, and he served the board and the town well, and I just wanted to recognize his passing. Our prayers go to his family and friends and such, so I just wanted to recognize that. I wasn't able to do that last month while I was here. Phil was nice enough to step in and do a moment of silent meditation for him. So thank you for your time. At this time, join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. All right, our first case tonight is Muir. Am I saying it right? Come on up and speak to the podium. Speak into the microphone, please. And raise your right hand. State your name for the record.
Joseph Raymond Muir.
Can you lift the microphone up to the no, there you go. All right, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Thank you. Tell us what you're seeking relief on.
I'm sorry?
Tell us what you're looking to seek relief on here.
My shed is not in compliance with the 10 feet off the property line of the neighbors. I believe it's like 6 foot or something, so it's 4 feet.
So there's no other property that you can purchase to make it come into conformity?
No.
I was out there last night. It looks like it's pretty well screened. I know the greenery on the left side's not that tall, but I would recommend between the neighbors, let that grow taller so it's a little more shaded.
Yeah,
But it looks like this shed's been there for how long?
probably 15 years.
So it's been a while. No one's complained about it, no issues with the
No.
neighbors? Okay.
This came up from a municipal search. I think you're selling, correct?
Right.
That's,
For sale sign. Okay. So, let me see what board members think. Down there, Mark?
I have no questions, no problems with it.
Bill?
I have no questions.
Bill?
No questions, thank you.
Rose?
No questions.
Sylvia?
No questions.
All right, any input from the public on this application? I think so. All right, thank you.
Thanks. Motion to close the public hearing.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, I'm a little rusty, I missed a month, all right?
Heck, I know. I got you back.
Thank you, sir. All right,
Just moving it along.
the next application is Mary Nelson. Please state your name for the record, Mary.
Yes, my name is Mary Jo Sarles. I'm executrix for the estate of Mary F. Nelson.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand? Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
All right, thank you. Tell us what you're looking to do here.
Okay, there's a shed that was erected circa 1960 on the property, and it was all one piece of property at one time for the family, and then it was subdivided, and the property, the shed doesn't have the footage on the other piece, to the other side of the property. It's
If you ever just
Sure.
bring the microphone closer to your mouth.
yeah, it's missing. It's I think approximately 12 feet, a little under 12 feet.
It's 11.3.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, there's no other property you can buy to make this come into
No,
conformity.
I don't believe so.
I saw this last night as well. It looks like it's been there for a while. It's a cinder block wall foundation. It looks like the roof might be in need of some repair eventually, but
Well, maybe eventually. I don't know. The property's been sold. It's being sold.
I don't think it's easy to relocate that thing. 'Cause
No,
no,
not at
it's
all.
cinder block.
No.
The problem is, back when they did the subdivision, it should have been picked up, to be honest with you. If you subdivide a lot and the shed's there,
Yeah.
you should have gotten the variance at that time, but it magically was not on one of the surveys and it was on the next one. Yeah.
All right, I mean, again, that one looks like it's well screened from the property next door, and I'm sure the neighbors.
I own the property next door.
Here to, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Put up,
Ma'am, did you say you own the property next door?
Yes,
there you go, okay.
there's no problem.
Helps. All right, we'll start down this end. Sylvia?
No questions?
Rose?
No questions.
No questions, thank you.
No questions.
No questions.
All right, any input from the public on this application? Do I have a motion to close this?
Motion to close.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I left my car
Last and
running,
not
so-
least, Glenda Sierra. Glenda Sierra. Okay.
I've never had this before.
Motion to hold it?
Motion to hold or motion
do you wanna
Do the
do?
minutes
She
first?
said
Did you say you were here for an application, or? I only
That's
have-
next door.
Oh, yeah, that's,
Yeah.
ECB is next door.
Want to do the minutes first? Maybe they'll.
Call that name one more time. I think she just walked in.
Are you?
Glenda Sierra?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Come on up.
Right there.
Right to the mic.
Sorry,
Can you state your name for the record?
Glenda Sierra.
Do me a favor and try to bring the microphone closer to your mouth.
Glenda Sierra.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand? Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so
Yes.
you got it. Thank you. All right, on your application, tell us what you're looking to do here,
Make my deck bigger,
okay? Is there,
12 by 16.
12 by 16 is what you're coming out, right?
Very small,
I saw a small deck there last night, it was what,
very tiny.
6 feet off the back of the property, and
2 people, it's too much.
I have one question that I picked up. You have a shed in the corner of the pie-shaped piece of property. Is that in conformance?
Is that in what?
Like that, I don't know if that got picked up or not. I mean, from what I can tell, it looks like it's pretty proud of the end of the pie shape, but
Do you have a permit for the shed already?
I guess. That was there.
I didn't know there was a shed there, so
you know,
I didn't check for that,
pretty
to be
sure
honest
this
with
is
you.
the right house. There's
Yeah.
the
It
sign
was-
is out front.
Yeah.
So,
I put the sign by the hydrant.
all right, I think we're gonna have to hold this over until you can look into that.
Well, you don't have to, but we can make sure that she's aware that if she needs a variance for the shed, she'll be back.
Yeah, we've done
I mean, I'm not telling you which way, but it's up to you, but
But doesn't it have to get advertised with the shed on the property?
she'd have to get another variance if it's too close to the property. That's her risk.
Yes. All right, I could be wrong. I mean, the property may have gone back further and you had some screening behind it. I didn't really have, that's the survey stakes or anything, but,
Is it on the survey that was submitted to you?
No.
survey's from 1962.
No, I know, but that's,
And on the previous appeals, there's nothing listed.
Yeah, she's never been in front of the board.
All right, so we'll proceed with this application and we'll, if it's approved, we'll hinge it
Okay.
pending the outcome
I'm
of
sorry.
your research for the shed.
Absolutely, she'll have to legalize that also. You could actually make a condition and no CO for the deck until you clear up the shed at the same time.
Okay.
All right, I mean, it's not a major variance, and I think it's pretty well screened back behind the property to the neighbor behind you. Does anybody have any, you talked to your neighbors about
No,
it?
I talked to the one on that side and the one on my left, on my right, and they said it was fine.
Okay. Obviously, if they had opposition, they'd be here, but, so down here, Mark, any questions?
No questions.
Bill?
No questions.
Bill?
No questions, thank you.
Rose?
No questions.
Silvio?
No
Wow.
questions.
That's a first, I think.
I think it is.
Board. All right, any input from the public on this application? Going once, going twice. All right, thank you. Do I have a motion to close the
Done.
hearing?
So moved?
Second?
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
ma'am.
that's it?
That's
Well, we
it.
have to
Okay,
vote to
I just
vote.
come back upstairs?
Well, we're gonna hear the cases afterwards, but sit, we'll be quick. Sit down
Okay.
if you're not in a rush. All right, looking for approval on the minutes from 6:25. Do I have have a motion?
I need to recuse myself. I wasn't at the meeting.
And so do
So were
you.
you,
Oh,
John?
and as do I. 6:25, yeah, it was last month. So, do I have a motion to accept the meetings?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all, have a good night. and-
No, we gotta vote.
Vote on
Oh,
all these.
sorry.
Well, he's so rushed to get out of here.
I came straight from work. So, all right, first application was number 1, Muir, I think I'm saying that right?
Muir?
Motion to grant?
Sorry, it's a tough one. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion carried. Application number 2, Nelson, do I have a motion?
Motion to grant.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. And number 3 is Glenda Sierra. Do I have a motion?
Motion to grant with the condition that no CO will be issued until the shed is in conformance or gets a variance.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good
Now,
night.
we'll say good night. Enjoy the rest of the summer.
Back in August.
Thanks, Anthony.